Hi everyone, this is Shane R. Monroe, and today we're going to take a quick technical settings performance look at Sons of the Forest 1.0. The final retail version has dropped, and a lot of people who had poor experiences with the game early on, including myself, are curious as to how the performance may have improved since the last time they took a look at it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a peek at this thing. Let me go scope through my options here really quick. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm leaving it at 720 because I have no choice. My capture card won't take an 800p video. So I'm going to leave it as is before we come in here and monkey with it. This is how it is out of the box. I am going to invert Y, otherwise I'll lose my mind. Okay. All right, let's just jump in and have a look. I'm going to start a new normal game, and we will skip the intro. All we're looking for here is to get a performance idea as to what this is going to be like running around this giant forest. And this is the video to show us that. I'm not going to review the game here. I'm not going to give any tips or tricks. We're just going to take a look at it from a technical standpoint. This is installed on a Steam Deck OLED on the internal drive. There is nothing non-vanilla about my Steam Deck. I'm on the stable OS, not beta, not preview. There's no cryo utilities installed. There is nothing that would compromise this test. Other than the fact that maybe it won't load. We're still waiting here. I'm leaving all this in, by the way, because I want you guys to see it. As long as it's changing those tips at the bottom, I think we're still loading. It's just slow. Very slow. All right, so during our cutscene, we're seeing 36. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and skip through the cutscenes. I don't want you guys to get any storylines or anything here. I'm trying to keep it spoiler-free. Okay. So we are in the game proper. All right, let's run around. Oh, grab a couple of things. So far, it's looking okay. I mean, if you like 25 FPS, of course. Okay, I'm just going to kind of run around. I'm not going to wake the dude up or anything. I'm just going to run through the trees. Should have toggle sprint on, but I don't. This is pretty much how I remember it being early on. It was sub 30 pretty much all the time. Spinning a circle, it'll drop below 30. I mean, this is out of the box, right? So obviously we have some room to play here. It does appear that we got shaders or something, because we're not seeing that initial shaders type stuttering. Get the controls here. It's been a while. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Not ideal, but seemingly playable, at least without a bunch of guys running around or any sort of extra organics, right? No, we got some fog or some mist here, and we're definitely taking a hit for it. I'm having a little trouble with this sub 30. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Let's just go ahead and work with our presets for now. Let's go to medium. We'll start there. I gotta get this toggle thing turned off here. Come on, give me a second. Sprint toggle. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. There we go. All right, it looks like we definitely picked up a little bit of... Do still have to worry about stamina, but... Looks like we're a little more stable here. There's some guys that'll probably kick my butt. Just go ahead and run backwards. I'm trying to avoid areas that we've already been in. And with medium, I'm hesitant to say, but it looks like 30 is pretty good. Let me just do the circle spin here. Yeah, 29:30. I'm going to run around a little bit more here. Go upstream a little bit. Yeah, okay. This is looking all right. So medium at mostly 30. I mean, listen, we're not getting into a big cannibal fight or anything, but this seems reasonable to hope that we could stay 30 here for the most part. I mean, a drop to 29 is not the deal breaker. If you could do a 30-90 solution here on the OLED, that'd probably be fine. And listen, we're not going to sit and futz with every single item, right? We're just going to use the top level graphic options. This is 30. I mean, I'll call it 30. I mean, this is the game. It's not like we're basing it on a cutscene or an intro or a tutorial. I mean, this is the engine, and this is the map, and this is the game. Again, I'm not going to get in a fight with 20 cannibals, and that alone may have some impact on our performance, but just, you know, knee-jerk reaction here, I'd say we're okay expecting 30. How good can we get this thing then? Let's go ahead and take our graphics down to ground zero. Oh, there's an ultra low setting. Let's try low. Yeah, look at this. Are we going to be able to get in the 40s with low? Very impressive. Let me just kind of go over here where we got some mist, some water. I'm not going to call it 45, but I'd call it 40. Not too shabby. I'm impressed. 40 on low. 30 on medium. Not too bad. Let me get some nice draw distance here. See if I can go up a little higher and get even more draw distance in here. And again, you could probably... oh, here we go. That looks good. You do the old spinaroo. How's our frame? Oh, because I'm looking up. That's why. But the sky. I was going to say, how's that better? 43, 45. Yeah, I would call this extraordinarily playable from, from an FPS technologically sound from what I can see here. Now, what we're not going to do is sit here and play it for an hour where originally, and I was told that was fixed, that the game would get a memory leak and crash about 45 minutes in without the use of something like cryo utilities or increasing your swap file settings. And this looks okay to me. Now I'm dying to see what ultra low will give us for those that can, stomach that sort of level of... Actually, ultra low doesn't look terrible. It'll look fine on a 7-inch screen. And what are we seeing here? We're seeing 50. So for you OLED people, remember the OLED's just got a little tiny bit more performance under the hood. So if you've got the LCD, I would drop 20%, maybe 10 to 20% of what you're seeing here. I'd say on ultra low, 45 is probably doable. Almost. Never mind. Never mind. We got into the foliage here, and that kind of knocked it down. Yeah, okay. So I would say let me go back to just regular low. I want to see if this area in particular has some sort of a special hit. Still around 40-ish. Okay, yeah, I would, based on this technical overview, right? I mean, again, this is not all inclusive, but folks would definitely like to have something better than nothing. And I would call this a 40 FPS game with low enough settings. And again, I don't have any large buildings or structures, right? This is a building game. And so what will this look like when you build a gigantic fort and, you've got guys jumping you? Valheim looks great too until you get a nice big building and then it starts to crawl a little bit. So this is what we got. And if I get back into the game, which probably isn't going to be for another couple of weeks, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in front of it. But if I get back into the game and check out some structures, I can give you a better idea. All right. Well, that looks okay. I mean, listen, it's a 30/40 game, depending on what you're willing to deal with in terms of visuals. I don't know. It's not looking this very, very dense in here. It's having a little trouble with the 30. But yeah, I guess it's no worse than it was before. 2930. All right, listen, I hope this helped you out. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Until next time, take care, everybody.